Hello friends. There's something magnetic, almost cinematic, about the connection between a Libra man and a Leo woman. Imagine the refined charm of a Libra, smooth-talking his way through life with balance and diplomacy, crossing paths with the radiant confidence of a Leo woman who seems to light up every room she enters. It's not just attraction, it's alchemy. Together, they embody air and fire, a combination that can either create dazzling fireworks or burn out spectacularly. But what happens when these two signs fall in love, when their stars align and their hearts begin to orbit each other's energy? After watching, if you'd like to support the channel, click the Thanks button right under this video or use the donation alerts link in the description. Your support really helps me keep creating. And of course, if you enjoy the content, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks so much for being here. Let's explore the chemistry, emotional flow, long-term potential, and the delicate art of communication that defines this magnetic match, and whether this cosmic duo can truly stand the test of time. Chemistry. Initial attraction. From the very first glance, there's a kind of electricity between a Libra man and a Leo woman that feels both ancient and brand new, like two elements that have always existed separately, suddenly remembering they were designed to ignite together. The moment their eyes meet, it's as though the air itself thickens with anticipation. Libra, ever the aesthete, doesn't just see her, he studies her. He's enchanted by the regal posture, the warmth radiating from her presence, the confident rhythm in her movements. Her laughter feels like sunlight breaking through clouds, and for him, that sound becomes instantly addictive. He is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, romance, and refined affection, and everything about her seems to speak his secret language of elegance and charisma. The Leo woman, glowing under the rulership of the sun, senses something magnetic in him too. There's a calm, deliberate grace to the Libra man that fascinates her. He's not trying to dominate the room or compete for attention, yet somehow he commands it effortlessly. She notices how he listens, truly listens, his gaze steady, his body language relaxed but alert, every subtle gesture designed to make her feel seen. To a Leo woman, being truly seen is everything. She lives for that spark of recognition, that rare, wordless acknowledgement that she is unique, radiant, and unforgettable. The Libra man offers this with such sincerity that it disarms her usual defenses. Their first interaction is often light and easy, layered with teasing remarks and effortless wit. She enjoys his sense of humor, clever but never cruel, smooth without arrogance. He loves how she owns every word she speaks, how her voice fills space with warmth and authority. Even before they realize it, they begin mirroring each other's energy. Her confidence softens under his charm, his diplomacy strengthens under her fire. It's a balance of forces that feels instinctively right. Libra, being an air sign, brings the intellectual allure, conversation that flows like music, curiosity that never ends. He asks questions that make her feel both challenged and admired. Leo, being a fire sign, brings the emotional radiance, passion, spontaneity, vitality. Together, they spark a rhythm that's as smooth as a jazz duet, each riff enhancing the other's melody. It's an instant connection of minds and souls, built on admiration, fascination, and an unspoken promise that something extraordinary is beginning. What makes this chemistry so powerful is its mutual reflection of desire. Libra, symbolized by the scales, seeks balance. He's drawn to beauty that feels alive, to personalities that glow from within. Leo, symbolized by the lioness, thrives on admiration, not shallow praise, but deep, attentive appreciation. Libra's compliments are never generic. He doesn't tell her she's beautiful, he tells her why she's beautiful. The way she walks like she already owns her future, the way her laughter feels like confidence turned into sound. Those words land in her heart like sparks. And Leo gives back more than admiration, she gives devotion. She showers him with warmth, pride, and energy that make him feel like the most special person in the world. Where others might take Libra's calmness for detachment, she interprets it as grace. She loves that he never raises his voice to command attention, yet people naturally gravitate toward him. His balanced energy complements her fiery presence, he becomes her steady horizon, the air that lets her flame burn bright without consuming itself. Their attraction deepens in layers. At first, it's visual, his style, her radiance. Then it becomes intellectual, shared ideas, mutual curiosity about art, love, and life. Soon after, it becomes emotional, the realization that beneath all the sparkle, there's genuine admiration and respect. Libra finds in Leo a woman unafraid of passion, someone who embraces life with open arms. Leo finds in Libra a man who not only appreciates her power but celebrates it. There's a dance that happens between them, often unspoken but intensely real. Libra flirts with subtlety, a compliment framed like poetry, a glance held 1 second too long. Leo responds with warmth and boldness, a playful challenge, a confident smile, a spark that says, "I see you, and I dare you to see me fully." It's a chase, but not a competitive one. It's mutual seduction, a game of light and air, of tease and tenderness, where both feel alive simply being in each other's orbit. For the Libra man, this connection feels like discovering the living embodiment of everything he's ever idealized: beauty, courage, loyalty, and a magnetic energy that keeps him intrigued. For the Leo woman, it feels like finding a man who doesn't just admire her sparkle but understands the strength it takes to shine that bright. He's her admirer, yes, but also her equal, and that combination makes her heart race. Their chemistry isn't just physical or emotional, it's aesthetic. Together, they create moments that feel cinematic. Imagine them walking into a room, her gold tones of confidence contrasting his soft blues of grace, their hands brushing just enough to send a quiet thrill through both. People notice them, not because they're trying to be seen, but because their energy naturally commands attention. They are the couple everyone turns to watch without knowing why. The Leo woman, in her generous nature, adores the way he communicates. His speech is elegant, his compliments precise. He doesn't rush, he savors moments. She feels that he sees not only her beauty but also her effort, her drive, her dreams. That level of understanding is irresistible to a Leo, who secretly fears being loved for surface charm alone. Libra's attentiveness tells her otherwise: he loves the person, not just the performance. The Libra man, meanwhile, is fascinated by Leo's unapologetic authenticity. She doesn't hide her emotions, and to someone who often masks his own discomfort with politeness, her rawness feels like freedom. He finds her laughter healing, her confidence contagious. Her presence pulls him out of his overthinking mind and into the vivid now. Around her, he becomes bolder, more decisive, more alive. There's a poetic irony here. She, ruled by the sun, teaches him how to shine. He, ruled by Venus, teaches her how to love gracefully. It's not an instant love, it's an unfolding one, layered like music building toward crescendo. Each encounter, each conversation, adds a note, a rhythm, a harmony that keeps them both entranced. When they part after that first meeting, they don't just leave with a phone number, they leave with a feeling. It lingers in the air like perfume, a mix of curiosity, excitement, and the quiet knowledge that something special just began. Libra replays her laughter in his mind. Leo remembers the way he made her feel effortlessly adored. Both wonder the same thing: what happens next? Their chemistry is more than attraction, it's recognition. A meeting of two souls who, for a fleeting second, see the best of themselves reflected in the other. He sees his ideal of beauty come to life. She sees her longing for genuine partnership answered. In that moment, they both understand, perhaps unconsciously, that the story ahead won't be simple, but it will be beautiful. That's the essence of their beginning: an enchanting balance between admiration and intrigue, a cosmic push and pull between grace and power. Air fueling fire, fire warming air, a celestial duet that begins with a spark and builds into something that neither can forget. Their chemistry isn't just about falling in love, it's about awakening, the thrilling realization that they've met someone who makes them feel both grounded and limitless, both calm and alive. And once that happens, neither Libra nor Leo ever looks at the world quite the same way again. Emotional dynamics. Once the blaze of first attraction settles into a steady warmth, the true emotional landscape between a Libra man and a Leo woman begins to unfold, and it is as intricate as it is profound. Beneath their initial harmony lies a fascinating contrast of emotional rhythms. Libra, the seeker of balance, moves like a calm river reflecting moonlight, while Leo, ruled by the burning sun, surges forward like a golden tide of feeling. Together, they create a relationship that swings between tranquility and intensity, learning, sometimes painfully, how to blend air's need for peace with fire's demand for passion. The Libra man is emotionally intelligent, but his intelligence often expresses itself in avoidance rather than confrontation. He wants everything to feel smooth, fair, and pleasing. When tension arises, he instinctively tries to neutralize it. To him, love should be elegant, not chaotic. So when arguments brew, he may resort to silence, carefully chosen words, or even a charming distraction to steer the mood back toward harmony. What he doesn't realize, however, is that his calmness can sometimes feel like coldness to the fiery heart of a Leo woman. The Leo woman, in contrast, thrives on expressive honesty. She doesn't hide her emotions, she performs them, not for attention but for truth. Her passion is her pulse, her feelings are her fire. When she loves visibly, loudly, completely. She gives everything, her loyalty, her time, her energy, and she expects the same level of engagement in return. So when she feels dismissed, unheard, or taken for granted, her pride roars. It's not vanity, it's her way of saying, I need to matter deeply to you. Here lies the heart of their emotional dynamic. Libra's tendency to intellectualize feelings versus Leo's instinct to dramatize them. When Libra withdraws to think, Leo interprets it as emotional distance. When Leo expresses anger or hurt passionately, Libra perceives it as volatility. Neither is wrong, they're simply speaking different emotional languages. Libra uses words like understanding and reason, while Leo uses feeling and intensity. To the Libra man, love is best expressed through calm gestures, a soothing tone, a well-timed compliment, a thoughtful compromise. To the Leo woman, love must feel alive, it must burn bright, be spoken loudly, and show up in actions that prove devotion. The Libra man might think that avoiding an argument preserves peace, but to Leo, avoidance feels like erasure. She doesn't want perfection, she wants participation. Over time, this difference can either deepen their connection or create silent resentment. When things go well, Libra teaches Leo the beauty of restraint, that not every emotion needs to erupt into a storm. She begins to admire how he can stay composed, how he can transform tension into understanding with a few carefully chosen words. He, in turn, learns the courage of raw honesty, that vulnerability doesn't destroy harmony but strengthens it. She inspires him to be more emotionally visible, to stop hiding behind charm and speak from the heart. But when things go wrong, their strengths become shadows of each other. Libra's diplomacy turns into passivity. Leo's confidence becomes dominance. Libra might say, let's not fight, while Leo replies, if we don't fight, how will you ever understand me? It's a battle not of love but of communication. And yet, even in conflict, there's a magnetic pull, a sense that they are both learning something vital from the other. The Libra man is often fascinated by how alive Leo's emotions are. She can be furious one moment and affectionate the next, her heart a sun that refuses to stay hidden. He marvels at her transparency, how she doesn't just feel things but embodies them. It challenges his natural tendency to keep things polite and contained. Around her, he starts to realize that peace without truth is just silence wearing a mask. The Leo woman, for her part, is disarmed by Libra's serenity. His calm doesn't always soothe her, sometimes it frustrates her, but it also earns her respect. He doesn't fight for dominance, he fights for connection. When she storms through a heated moment, expecting resistance, he offers grace instead. That disarms her fire in a way no other sign can. It's not submission, it's emotional artistry. He diffuses the flames without dimming her light. There's a moment in their relationship, it might come after a misunderstanding or a night of misread silence, when both realize that they are, in essence, trying to teach each other how to love more completely. Leo teaches Libra that love needs passion, courage, and emotional visibility. Libra teaches Leo that love also needs composure, fairness, and patience. Together, they create an emotional climate that feels like summer balanced by a gentle breeze, warmth without burnout, movement without chaos. Still, this balance doesn't come easily. The Leo woman will sometimes test Libra's devotion, not out of insecurity, but out of a deep need to feel his presence. She may provoke a reaction, trying to draw emotion from him, and when he finally expresses it, she feels secure again. Libra, on the other hand, tests Leo's flexibility. He might challenge her to pause, to reflect, to consider another perspective. And when she does, she discovers a deeper maturity within herself, a calm strength she didn't know she possessed. What makes their emotional connection so special is that it constantly evolves. It's not static, it's a living dialogue between fire and air, passion and intellect, expression and reflection. Each emotional storm brings a new layer of understanding. Each reconciliation deepens their trust. Libra learns that true peace comes not from avoiding conflict but from resolving it. Leo learns that vulnerability isn't weakness, it's an invitation to deeper intimacy. When they reach this emotional maturity, their love becomes profound. Libra's steady reassurance allows Leo to lower her guard and show the softer side of her pride. Leo's vibrant warmth makes Libra feel emotionally alive, teaching him that love is not something to keep balanced but something to experience fully. Their shared emotional growth transforms their bond from mere attraction into partnership, a meeting of two souls learning how to live inside love without losing themselves. It's beautiful to watch them in this stage. She expresses herself freely, but with more grace. He listens deeply, but with more courage. They argue, yes, but their conflicts become bridges rather than walls. They understand that emotional connection isn't about being identical, it's about creating harmony out of difference. Ultimately, the emotional dynamic between a Libra man and a Leo woman is not defined by the absence of struggle but by the beauty found in how they navigate it. It's the alchemy of calm meeting fire, intellect meeting heart. Libra learns to dive deeper, to speak more vulnerably, to let go of the illusion of perfect balance. Leo learns to breathe, to listen, to understand that love's strength isn't in the roar, but in the heartbeat that follows it. Together, they find an emotional rhythm that feels like poetry written in both light and shadow, an evolving dance where her flame and his breeze become one timeless motion. In that delicate balance, their love doesn't just survive, it transforms them both into fuller, truer versions of themselves. Long-term compatibility. When the first glow of romance dims and real life takes its place, when the music fades, the champagne glasses are empty, and love has to face routine, that's when the true essence of a Libra man and Leo woman connection begins to reveal itself. Can air and fire build something that endures beyond the thrill? The answer, beautifully enough, is yes, but not without growth, compromise, and a shared devotion to keeping the flame alive. For this pair, long-term compatibility isn't about effortless harmony, it's about conscious creation. These two signs have the potential to build a relationship that looks and feels like fine art, something beautiful, ever-changing, layered with both texture and meaning. The Libra man, ruled by Venus, brings elegance, diplomacy, and a refined sense of fairness. He's the quiet designer of emotional balance, always seeking to create a space where both partners can feel understood. The Leo woman, ruled by the Sun, brings passion, loyalty, and radiant confidence. She is the heart, the warmth, the driving force of love's vitality. When these two energies blend, they can sustain something that feels timeless, like a masterpiece that only grows richer with time. In long-term love, the Leo woman's loyalty becomes the emotional backbone of the relationship. When she commits fiercely. She doesn't walk halfway into love, she dives in completely. Her devotion gives Libra a sense of safety he rarely finds elsewhere. He can trust her heart implicitly, knowing she stands beside him through every storm. For a man who values balance and reassurance, this kind of steadfastness is a sanctuary. It gives him the courage to be vulnerable, to express his affection freely without fear of rejection or instability. Meanwhile, the Libra man's romance never fades. He's not the type to take love for granted. Even after years together, he's the one who leaves love notes, who brings home flowers just because, who keeps date nights sacred. His Venusian nature refuses to let the relationship lose its grace. He believes love should always be nurtured, not just in grand gestures, but in the quiet maintenance of everyday connection. To Leo, who thrives on attention and appreciation, this devotion feels like sunlight. It reminds her that she is cherished, seen, and adored, not just as a partner but as the muse of his heart. Yet, no matter how beautiful this pairing may look, it isn't without friction. Their differences in decision-making can be both a source of growth and conflict. The Libra man, ever analytical, tends to weigh every option, striving for fairness and perfection. He's a thinker, sometimes to the point of hesitation. The Leo woman, on the other hand, lives by instinct. She decides with her heart first, logic later. To her, hesitation feels like weakness or lack of conviction. When Libra overthinks, she grows restless. When Leo acts too quickly, he worries about imbalance. In these moments, patience becomes their greatest tool. Libra must learn that leadership doesn't mean dominance, it means confidence in choice. Leo must understand that hesitation isn't indifference, it's Libra's way of protecting the partnership from rash decisions. When they find this middle ground, decision-making transforms from a power struggle into a shared act of trust. Libra learns to speak up, Leo learns to listen. Together, they create a rhythm that keeps both fire and air in motion, neither suffocating nor overwhelming the other. One of the strongest indicators of their long-term success is their mutual admiration. The Leo woman never stops being inspired by Libra's composure, his grace under pressure, his ability to see beauty even in conflict. He is her calm in chaos. The Libra man, in turn, never ceases to be drawn to her courage, her fierce sense of purpose, her willingness to protect what she loves with the heart of a lioness. They admire each other not because they are the same, but because they balance what the other lacks. Over the years, their bond evolves from passion to partnership. The early infatuation gives way to a deeper kind of love, one rooted in respect and interdependence. Libra learns that Leo's pride isn't vanity but vulnerability in disguise, her need to be valued, to feel irreplaceable. Leo learns that Libra's calm isn't detachment but care, his way of keeping harmony in a world that often leans toward chaos. Once they understand each other's motives, forgiveness comes easily. Still, there will be trials. Leo's fire occasionally blazes too bright, overwhelming Libra's need for peace. Libra's tendency to compromise can sometimes frustrate Leo, who wants decisiveness and bold emotion. But their greatest strength lies in their shared desire to make it work. Both believe in love as an art form, something worth effort, patience, and continual reinvention. They don't give up easily. Instead, they adapt, they learn, they grow. In long-term relationships, the Leo woman's pride and the Libra man's diplomacy can actually protect their love. She refuses to let the relationship falter publicly, loyalty is her crown. He refuses to let resentment linger privately, communication is his peace. Together, they become a team that faces problems not as enemies, but as partners refining the balance between passion and harmony. Their home, if they build one together, often reflects both their essences, tasteful, inviting, filled with light and artistic expression. Libra's eye for design and Leo's flair for grandeur create a space that feels both elegant and alive. It's not just a house, it's a stage for their shared story, a blend of art, laughter, and affection that makes even ordinary days feel special. As years pass, their love takes on the rhythm of seasons, moments of intensity followed by calm renewal. The key to their longevity lies in mutual appreciation. When Leo feels admired, her love shines endlessly. When Libra feels respected and understood, his devotion deepens. They thrive not because they avoid problems, but because they never stop seeing each other through the lens of admiration. For this couple, long-term compatibility is not static, it's evolutionary. It grows as they grow. It demands that Libra learn to lead with heart, not just intellect, and that Leo learn to temper passion with patience. When both rise to this challenge, they create a relationship that's not just romantic, it's legendary. At their best, they age like fine art, their love acquiring new shades and meanings with each passing year. He continues to charm her, surprising her with thoughtful gestures. She continues to inspire him, pushing him to dream bigger. They never stop being each other's muse. In the end, the Libra man and Leo woman prove that air and fire, when nurtured with care, can sustain a flame that never dies. Their compatibility doesn't come from sameness but from symphony, from the way his reason complements her passion, his calm steadies her boldness, her light warms his stillness. Together, they build not just a love story, but a legacy, one written in laughter, loyalty, and timeless devotion. Because when these two signs truly understand each other, they don't just stay together, they elevate each other. And that is the kind of love that doesn't fade with time. It deepens, expands, and burns brighter than ever, not like a fleeting spark, but like an eternal flame that refuses to go out. Communication conflict resolution. When it comes to communication between a Libra man and a Leo woman, the interaction feels like a delicate dance, equal parts diplomacy, passion, and the occasional theatrical storm. These two are not just talking when they communicate, they are performing a duet between air and fire, between reason and heart. Every word, every pause, every gesture carries meaning. Libra, ruled by Venus, values grace in dialogue. He measures his tone, calibrates his phrasing, and seeks a balance between honesty and harmony. The Leo woman, ruled by the Sun, speaks from the core of her being, direct, expressive, and unapologetically sincere. Where Libra seeks understanding, Leo seeks acknowledgement. Where he chooses words to prevent hurt, she uses them to reveal truth. In the beginning, their communication feels effortless. Libra is captivated by Leo's confidence, how she commands attention with her words, her storytelling, her charisma. Leo admires Libra's eloquence, his ability to make even disagreement sound like poetry. But over time, as emotions deepen and real conflicts emerge, their very strengths can turn into stumbling blocks. Libra's politeness can start to feel evasive, and Leo's assertiveness can begin to feel overwhelming. The Libra man is not confrontational by nature. His instinct is to smooth over rough edges, to avoid emotional volatility. He dislikes shouting, tension, or unresolved bitterness hanging in the air. He would rather withdraw and revisit the issue when tempers have cooled. But to the Leo woman, silence during conflict feels like abandonment. Her heart, which burns bright and loud, cannot interpret retreat as anything other than rejection. In her mind, if you love her, you fight for her, not by shouting, but by showing up. She wants emotional engagement, even if it's fiery. So here lies their greatest test, timing and emotional honesty. The Libra man must learn that peace isn't the absence of conflict, it's the mastery of it. Sometimes, stepping into the storm with calm conviction is the most loving thing he can do. Leo doesn't expect him to match her intensity blow for blow. She simply wants to know he cares enough to stay present through the thunder. When Libra speaks up with confidence, "I hear you, I understand you, but here's what I feel too," Leo's fire turns into warmth. She doesn't need perfection, she needs participation. For Libra, communication is a gentle art, words chosen like brushstrokes, sentences designed to soothe and clarify. For Leo, communication is an act of courage, words spoken with conviction, heart laid bare, no filters or masks. When these approaches meet, it can create either harmony or friction depending on whether both are listening or merely reacting. Libra's diplomacy can cool tempers but can also frustrate Leo if it seems too detached. Leo's passion can inspire Libra but can also overwhelm him if it burns too brightly without pause. To truly thrive, they must create emotional space where both styles can exist. The Leo woman must learn that Libra's quiet moments are not disinterest but contemplation. His silence is often him weighing his words, trying to find the fairest, most loving way to respond. The Libra man, in turn, must understand that Leo's fiery tone isn't aggression, it's urgency, born from deep emotion. Her raised voice doesn't mean hostility, it means she cares enough to fight for the connection. Their conversations are often long and winding, full of philosophical musings, laughter, and playful debate. Both signs love mental stimulation. They can talk for hours about dreams, art, life goals, or the moral meaning behind small actions. Libra brings balance to Leo's emotional storytelling, offering perspective and empathy. Leo brings heart to Libra's intellect, reminding him that some truths are felt, not reasoned. When they communicate well, it's magic. Their dialogue feels like air feeding fire, each word illuminating the other. But when they clash, their argument can become a symphony of misunderstanding. Libra, avoiding escalation, may retreat into logic or silence. Leo, craving emotional reciprocity, may interpret that as coldness and react with frustration. The key here is validation. When Libra remembers to acknowledge her feelings, "I understand why you're upset," or "You're right, that hurt you," Leo's pride softens. She doesn't need him to surrender, she needs him to empathize. When he validates her emotions before explaining his own point, her fire cools into warmth, her tone softens, and understanding returns. Libra's greatest communication gift is his ability to disarm. His humor, charm, and wit can dissolve tension faster than a storm passes over a summer sky. He can turn an argument into a moment of laughter, reminding Leo why she fell in love with him in the first place. But this charm must never replace authenticity. Leo can spot insincerity from miles away. She doesn't want cleverness, she wants truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Libra's growth lies in learning that truth delivered with love is more powerful than smooth diplomacy. Leo's strength in communication lies in her honesty. She speaks what others are afraid to say. Her words carry conviction because they come straight from her core. When she's upset, she won't hide behind hints or subtlety. She'll say it clearly, often dramatically, but always truthfully. Libra, though sometimes startled by her intensity, finds this refreshing. Over time, he learns to appreciate her directness as a kind of purity. She never leaves him guessing about where she stands. Conflict between them doesn't have to be destructive. In fact, when handled maturely, it becomes one of their greatest teachers. Through disagreement, they learn to see each other more deeply. Libra learns that not every disagreement is a threat to peace. Sometimes it's a bridge to greater intimacy. Leo learns that not every calm response is dismissal. Sometimes it's emotional mastery. Together, they redefine what it means to argue, not to wound, but to understand. And interestingly, their fights often end the way only two lovers ruled by Venus and the Sun could, in laughter, affection, and tenderness. Leo's dramatic nature can't hold grudges for long. Her heart is too warm to stay closed. Libra's charm and humor become balm to her pride. A simple touch, a sincere apology, or a witty remark can dissolve hours of tension. They don't just make up, they reconnect. Their apologies are rarely dull. They come wrapped in gestures. A candlelit dinner after an argument, a note slipped into a book, a midnight confession whispered in bed. Even in their conflicts, there's an element of art. They argue beautifully, love passionately, and forgive with flair. It's as if every disagreement becomes another verse in their love story, a rhythm of separation and reunion that keeps their bond alive. They understand that love isn't about avoiding storms but learning to dance through them without losing the music. Over the years, their communication deepens. The Leo woman learns to appreciate Libra's reflective nature. She starts to pause before reacting, choosing empathy over impulse. The Libra man learns to meet her emotion with presence. He stops retreating and begins engaging more openly. They evolve from opposites into allies, from separate elements into a balanced force. Ultimately, communication and conflict resolution between a Libra man and a Leo woman is not about never fighting, it's about how beautifully they recover. They discover that true connection isn't found in avoiding conflict but in mastering it together. Libra brings reason, Leo brings heart, and when they meet in the middle, understanding blossoms. Their words, once tools for defense, become instruments of harmony. And so, even when their tempers flare, even when pride and patience collide, they always find their way back, to laughter, to warmth, to the quiet truth that love between them is too precious to let silence win. Physical intimate connection. Few pairings in the zodiac can rival the sensual chemistry between a Libra man and a Leo woman. because their connection is not merely physical, it's artistic, emotional, and almost theatrical in its intensity. From the very first moment they touch, there's a palpable electricity that feels both refined and primal, as though air and fire finally discovered their shared rhythm. He, ruled by Venus, brings grace and beauty into every encounter. She, ruled by the sun, radiates warmth and confidence that makes every gesture feel like an act of celebration. For the Libra man, intimacy is a language, a poetic conversation of movement, breath, and tenderness. He approaches it as an art form, where every touch is intentional, every glance a verse in an unspoken love poem. He takes his time, savoring the subtleties, creating an atmosphere where both bodies and hearts feel engaged. The environment matters to him: soft lighting, harmonious music, the scent of something elegant drifting through the air. He doesn't just want passion, he wants beauty woven into the experience. The Leo woman, in contrast yet complement, is fire embodied. She is sensuality in its most vibrant, unapologetic form. Confidence flows through her like sunlight, and she thrives in moments where affection becomes admiration. When she loves, she gives entirely, mind, body, and spirit. Her energy fills the room, her movements deliberate yet instinctive. She delights in being adored, in knowing she inspires desire, and in seeing that desire reflected back in Libra's eyes. When they come together, their chemistry transcends mere attraction, it becomes an exchange of worship. Libra, the eternal romantic, finds joy in devotion. He wants to please, to create pleasure with elegance and understanding. Leo, the regal lover, thrives on being the center of that adoration, yet she gives back equally, ensuring her partner feels like the only person who exists in her world. Their connection feels balanced in the most exquisite way. His gentleness calms her fire enlivens his gentleness. Every moment between them feels cinematic, the kind of passion that could fill a gallery of portraits or the verses of a timeless song. For Libra, her warmth is addictive. For Leo, his grace is irresistible. Together, they create a sensual rhythm that fuses playfulness with deep emotional resonance. They understand that intimacy is not just about the body, it's about presence, attention, and emotional reciprocity. In the Libra man's arms, the Leo woman feels seen in the most sacred sense. His attention is undivided, he listens not only with his ears but with his entire being. He traces her contours as if committing them to memory, not out of lust alone but from genuine admiration. She feels adored, valued, and understood, and for a Leo, that emotional worship is as essential as physical touch. For the Libra man, Leo's passion awakens something within him that few others can. Her fiery energy invites him out of his head and into the moment. With her, he stops overthinking and simply feels. She gives him permission to be bold, to lead with instinct rather than diplomacy. In her presence, he discovers the freedom of raw emotion wrapped in warmth and playfulness. Their connection often feels choreographed by something greater than themselves. There's a rhythm, an ebb and flow, where energy passes seamlessly between them. One moment it's slow, tender, almost reverent. The next, it's wild, consuming, unstoppable. They trust each other enough to surrender to that rhythm without fear. Libra ensures every experience feels balanced and beautiful, while Leo ensures it feels alive and unforgettable. Even outside the bedroom, their chemistry lingers in small gestures: the lingering glance across a crowded room, the casual brush of hands, the way their laughter seems to pulse with mutual attraction. It's an intimacy that exists constantly, not just in physical closeness but in emotional awareness. Libra reads her moods like poetry, and Leo responds to his subtleties like music. When life brings tension, as it inevitably does, their physical connection becomes their sanctuary. It's the space where words are unnecessary, where misunderstandings dissolve through touch. After an argument, a single embrace can restore balance, a kiss can dissolve pride. Libra's softness draws Leo back from anger. Leo's warmth rekindles Libra's affection. They heal each other in ways that logic cannot. This bond, when nurtured, becomes the heartbeat of their relationship. For them, intimacy is not a routine, it's a ritual. Every encounter reaffirms their love, resets their connection, and reignites the spark that defines their union. They never allow their relationship to grow cold or mechanical. Both understand that romance must be kept alive through attention and intention. The Libra man is endlessly fascinated by Leo's sensual confidence. He loves her comfort in her own skin, her willingness to express desire openly and proudly. She reminds him that sensuality isn't something to hide but something to celebrate. In return, Leo finds Libra's tenderness profoundly grounding. He makes her feel safe enough to let her guard down, to reveal her softer, more vulnerable side, a side few ever get to see. Their compatibility in this realm often becomes the glue that binds them during rough patches. When misunderstandings or disagreements arise, their physical connection serves as a reminder of their underlying affection. It's their way of saying, we may not always agree, but we still belong to each other. The harmony they create through physical affection often restores emotional peace faster than any conversation could. Over time, their intimate life evolves with them. As they grow older together, the passion doesn't fade, it matures. Their love becomes a deeper kind of sensuality, one that values trust, comfort, and emotional resonance as much as physical excitement. They learn each other's rhythms so well that words become almost unnecessary. A glance, a sigh, a touch, each gesture holds volumes. It's this emotional intimacy woven through the physical that makes their connection so powerful. Libra's need for beauty ensures that their love life never becomes dull or thoughtless. He adds artistry to affection, soft music, candlelight, or an unexpected gesture that makes her heart flutter. Leo brings enthusiasm and creative spontaneity, turning ordinary moments into celebrations. They keep surprising each other, refusing to let the flame settle into complacency. In many ways, their physical connection mirrors their emotional balance. Libra's air gives Leo's fire oxygen to burn brightly but never destructively. Leo's warmth gives Libra's air direction, focus, and purpose. Together, they become an endless loop of giving and receiving, of passion and peace, of expression and surrender. Ultimately, their physical and intimate connection is not about perfection but about presence. It's about two souls meeting halfway, one bringing beauty, the other bringing heat, and creating something that feels both divine and human. When they're together, time seems to slow, the outside world fades, and everything reduces to the simplicity of touch, breath, and mutual reverence. And even when they part, to work, to live, to chase dreams, that connection lingers. It's in the way they think of each other midday, in how one's scent or laughter echoes in the other's mind. Their intimacy becomes a language of its own, one that speaks long after the words are gone, reminding them both that what they share is not fleeting, but a living, breathing expression of love itself. Shared values, life goals. When it comes to shared values and long-term vision, the connection between a Libra man and a Leo woman feels like a masterpiece painted in complementary hues, grace and fire, harmony and heart. At their core, both are driven by a desire to create beauty, joy, and meaning in their lives. They don't just want to survive together, they want to thrive, to build a life that feels vibrant, full of laughter, love, and purpose. Their shared appreciation for elegance, romance, and social connection becomes a unifying thread that weaves through everything they do. The Libra man, ruled by Venus, places immense value on balance, fairness, and emotional peace. He believes life should flow gracefully, that love should feel like art, expressive yet refined. His ideal world is one where beauty and kindness coexist, where every relationship, every environment, every decision radiates harmony. He craves an existence that feels not only emotionally fulfilling but aesthetically aligned, a life that looks and feels good because it's built with intention. The Leo woman, ruled by the sun, lives by a different but equally passionate creed. Her values are rooted in authenticity, loyalty, and self-expression. She wants her life to mean something, to shine with integrity and heart. She values loyalty above all else, not as blind devotion but as proof of emotional courage. Her ideal relationship is one where both partners stand tall in their truth, encouraging each other to become their most radiant selves. For Leo, life isn't meant to be lived in grayscale. It's a vivid canvas of experience, love, and ambition. Together, these values form a remarkable partnership. Libra brings refinement to Leo's boldness. Leo brings vitality to Libra's serenity. She reminds him that passion is just as essential as peace, while he shows her that calm doesn't mean complacency, it's a form of strength. They become mirrors for each other's best qualities. He teaches her grace under pressure, she teaches him courage in expression. Their shared goals often revolve around creating a life filled with love, creativity, and social fulfillment. Both are natural hosts, they love gatherings that bring people together. Their home often becomes a hub of warmth and laughter, a reflection of their shared aesthetic. Libra delights in curating beauty, the music, the art, the balance of light, while Leo infuses everything with personality and energy. Together, they create spaces that feel alive, welcoming, and full of meaning. When it comes to career and ambition, they can be a true power couple. Libra's diplomacy and people skills pair beautifully with Leo's charisma and leadership. He navigates relationships with finesse, while she motivates others through confidence and vision. In professional or creative ventures, their dynamic often inspires those around them. Libra manages harmony and fairness. Leo ignites passion and momentum. They thrive in careers that allow them to express creativity, connect with others, and make a visible difference, from the arts to entrepreneurship to philanthropy. But what truly binds them isn't just ambition, it's the why behind it. Both Libra and Leo want to create a legacy rooted in love and beauty, something that leaves the world a little brighter. Whether it's through their children, their art, or their shared experiences, they want their relationship to stand as proof that love can be both tender and grand. However, every strength has a shadow. For Libra and Leo, that shadow appears when appearances begin to outweigh authenticity. Libra's innate desire to maintain peace can lead him to gloss over deeper emotional issues. He may choose charm over confrontation, preferring to smooth things out instead of addressing what's truly wrong. Leo, on the other hand, can get caught in the glow of admiration. Her need to feel adored and respected can sometimes push her to prioritize image over vulnerability. When these tendencies collide, the relationship can become polished on the surface but hollow underneath. The antidote is mutual vulnerability. True alignment between Libra and Leo begins when they're willing to drop their masks, when Libra admits his fear of disappointing her, and Leo confesses her fear of being unseen or unappreciated. When both reveal their insecurities, their bond deepens beyond flattery or presentation. It becomes real, raw, and enduring. They stop performing for each other and start feeling together. In love, this honesty transforms them. The Libra man learns that harmony built on truth is more powerful than peace built on avoidance. The Leo woman learns that strength doesn't mean always shining. Sometimes it means showing your cracks and trusting someone to love you anyway. In this vulnerability, they find the most sacred version of their connection, a relationship rooted in acceptance, not perfection. Another powerful aspect of their shared values lies in how they both view partnership. Libra sees love as a dance, two souls moving in sync, adjusting rhythm to maintain balance. Leo sees love as a kingdom, two sovereigns ruling with pride, loyalty, and passion. Together, they create something unique, a union where equality and devotion intertwine. Libra admires Leo's leadership but refuses to be overshadowed. Leo respects Libra's calm but won't let him fade into indecision. They learn that love thrives not when one dominates but when both shine in their natural light. In family life, this dynamic plays out beautifully. Both value stability and warmth, and both believe in creating a loving, inspiring environment. Leo is the heart of the household, the source of laughter, celebration, and courage. Libra is the soul, the one who ensures that harmony and kindness are constant. Together, they raise their children or nurture their shared dreams with a perfect blend of affection and guidance. Socially, they are magnetic. Friends and acquaintances are drawn to their balance, the soft charm of Libra beside the radiant glow of Leo. They complement each other effortlessly in public, each enhancing the other's presence. Libra knows when to step back and let Leo shine. Leo knows when to pull him forward into the spotlight. Their shared goal is not just personal success but collective joy. They love uplifting those around them. Even spiritually, they share a belief in the importance of connection, whether through art, community, or love itself. For Libra, spirituality might come through the pursuit of balance and inner peace. For Leo, it manifests as self-expression and creativity. Together, they inspire each other to live with intention, to make choices that reflect love, not fear. But perhaps their most powerful shared value is beauty, not superficial beauty, but the kind that radiates from living authentically and lovingly. They both understand that beauty is not just seen, it's felt, in kindness, laughter, shared meals, and quiet moments of understanding. Their home, their relationship, and even their daily routines reflect this appreciation for the art of living. When life challenges them, when external pressures test their patience or pride, it's their shared vision that keeps them steady. They remember why they chose each other, not for perfection, but for partnership. Libra reminds Leo that grace is power. Leo reminds Libra that passion is peace in motion. Together, they return to their foundation, to love deeply, to live beautifully, and to grow endlessly. In the long run, their life together becomes a creative collaboration, part romance, part friendship, part artistic endeavor. They may change careers, move cities, or evolve spiritually, but the thread that ties them remains the same. They are building something beautiful, hand in hand. Their shared goal is not just to have a good life, but a meaningful one where love is both their compass and their masterpiece. And that's the essence of their shared values and life goals. Not perfection, not performance, but purpose. A Libra man and a Leo woman, when aligned, create a love that's both grounded in mutual respect and lifted by shared dreams. They build a world together that reflects not only who they are, but who they aspire to become, side by side, hearts and souls forever reaching for the light. Final thoughts. So, can a Libra man and Leo woman truly last? The stars suggest yes, if they learn to balance the air of thought with the fire of passion. This pairing shines brightest when both partners honor each other's essence, when Leo feels adored without being idolized, and Libra feels heard without being overshadowed. Their love story isn't one of quiet simplicity, it's one of color, laughter, and growth. They teach each other invaluable lessons. Leo shows Libra how to be bold, how to take up space, how to live unapologetically. Libra shows Leo the grace of balance, the beauty of listening, the peace of understanding. In the end, theirs is not just a romance, it's a partnership of light. A dance of sun and air, where confidence meets charm, and two hearts learn to harmonize their differences into something unforgettable. Because when a Libra man and a Leo woman truly fall in love, the world around them doesn't just notice, it glows.